back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. If you're one of my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your presence, your friendship on this channel. Thank you for your beautiful comments. At the end of this week, I will be drawing a name based on the comments on my channels this month to offer a free private reading to one of you. So be sure that you hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you were chosen the winner. And if you find yourself here for the very first time, please join us, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below, and hit your notification bell so I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading. I do pick a card readings on this channel. We are a space of light and love, so pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea and some snacks, and we'll have a little chat because we're all friends when we gather here together at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we're looking at, is it really over between you? What is the absolute future of this connection? We have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with this beautiful piece of malachite. Pile number 2 with the citrine. And pile number 3 with the beautiful smoky quartz point here. So whichever pile or piles or stones are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit. My timestamps are below as always. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. Again, our topic is it really over between you? Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. All of you who are drawn to the beautiful malachite, gorgeous stone, this is your reading. Is it really over between you and the person on your mind? The future of this connection. Is it really over? Pile 1. Is it over? What is the future of this connection, Spirit? Is it over? We have the Knight of Wands. The 2 of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles coming out. Let's clarify that Knight of Wands, please. Is it really over? The future of this connection. The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. Back of the deck is the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So, you know, we're doing sort of a quicker spread today in a sense. I'm doing a 3-card spread instead of the normal 4 that I normally do because we're just looking for a simple direct answer from Spirit. You know, is this over? Is this connection destined to never come back around? And the fact is that this one is actually destined for a reunion here. 9 of Cups with the 3 of Cups as a back of deck energy. This is a dream coming true for you. This is a reunion with the 3 of Cups. There's some confusion. Spirit is not kind of undermining or devaluing the confusion that exists currently here. And they're saying it could take some time to get to that point. But there is going to be a new opportunity, a valuable opportunity in this connection for a revisit. And there's a lot of really strong energies in this pile, particularly the 2 of Cups in the center. That's a very strong desire from both parties, very mirrored energy here, the way that they're looking at each other. There's a very strong desire towards a connection, towards a relationship. And this Knight of Wands is a doer. When he makes a decision, he goes for what he wants. He doesn't really care about the outcome. He doesn't care what the consequences are in the moment. And he is really focused on balance, on making amends, clearing up the past, perhaps for some of you watching, because we have had some confusion, some turbulent times. Like I said here with the 2 of Swords, what we do with this offer, with this opportunity, is our decision to make. Spirit's always very adamant about that. Some of you may be a little bit closed off in your heart chakra at that time when the offer comes in. And because of that, you may not even be sort of in the same mindset. Like, you may not look at it as your dream, your current dream right now coming true. And like I said, there seems to be a bit of a time delay, but Spirit does see communication opening up in this connection. Future of this connection, please, Spirit. We have Separation, you are in separation right now. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but I feel like that's already in place. The two of you are in separation, but that will not last forever, is what Spirit is saying. I feel like you could be physically apart very far as well. There's like a large distance between you. We do have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It feels like you're going to get to sort of a do-over of some kind, like a chance to start again, a chance to recapture things. It says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This new love, this new opportunity. It could be that you were a friend and it never evolved into more, but there seems to be a reconnection and an ability to revisit any confusion that existed, any preconceived ideas from either end that exist here that maybe stopped that reunion or that progression to a romantic relationship in the first place. Because we have deception on the back of the deck. A false mask has been worn in this connection in the past. How does this person feel for you right now? How are they feeling right this moment, please, Spirit? They're very jealous when it comes to you. It's coming up over top of that Knight of Wands, and he's fire. He's a firecracker. He kind of doesn't always think with his brain, if you know what I mean. And so I think about young bucks kind of running in a field during mating season when I think about the Knight of Wands and the jealousy card. So you inspire something in them, and that's one of the reasons why they feel the need to reach out, is because they have a certain amount of desire towards you physically. I'm obsessed with your body. The Devil, 15. Codependency and addiction towards you. And it could be an inexplicable type of draw that they feel. They don't quite understand it. I don't feel like they are spiritually mature enough to understand soulmate connections the way you do. Oh, you make me want to do bad things. So they maybe focus more on the physical nature of the relationship as opposed to the emotional feeling that they have. But they definitely have that emotional connection with you. I think we should see other people. Is there currently a third party or some sort of situation that's keeping them presently from communicating with you? Is that why there is this decision, this indecision here in the future, and why we can't see past that indecision? I want to get you drunk is coming out. Sometimes that Three of Cups can also indicate a third party situation that could be holding them back at this time, but it doesn't seem to affect the new opportunity that's coming in. The Ace of Wands, because there's already plans. There's already plans in place to make this reunion happen. They're already feeling the urgency inside to reconnect. A back of deck says, I just wish that things were different. The future of this connection. Is it over? We have the Community card coming out. The Community card, Leslie Marmon Silko. This is from the Literary Witches Oracle. That really talks about connecting with others and depending on others as well. We have the Skull card. And we also have the Book card coming out. Back of the deck is the Rabbit. And the rabbit is sort of the perfect animal to describe that Ace of Wands mentality, and how they're currently thinking towards you in this connection, because they have this urgency, this planning sensation. What I find interesting is that the Book card came out and the Skull card came out. The book is all about sort of revelations that come in, and new hope that comes out because of those revelations. Is kind of an acknowledgement of how ignorant I was in the past. And then the Skull really talks about, reality setting in and that grief hitting them and realizing, the desire for reconnection, that desire to come back around. So I find that very interesting here. And again, that rabbit is in pursuit of what they want, of new adventure. Is it really over the future of this connection? We have the Whale. Somebody's coming forward to express themselves in a way that they never expressed themselves before. And even the Horse, back of the deck, is charging in with that message with that Knight of Wands on his back. It's determination, it's endurance, it's focus. The Whale has to express itself or it'll drown in its emotion. And this person, in the same way, perhaps in the past didn't share a lot of their emotion. You know, this lizard has that tough skin and maybe maintains a cool exterior and doesn't act like things affect them. But in reality, they feel like they're going to drown in their emotion if they don't come forward. There's an urgency here. And yeah, Spirit does see a future reconnection in this relationship. Let's get an advice from Spirit concerning this relationship. Which one do I want to use? Advice, please, from Spirit concerning this relationship. We have mending. You know, there are some obstacles after this reconnection comes in. There are some obstacles because there may be a tough exterior to sort of melt away in order to create movement here. But there's opportunity for growth, and that's what Spirit really wants to you know, leave you with, is this idea of the opportunity for growth that exists here, and the opportunity will be present to you. We have Observer right now. I feel like this person's kind of keeping tabs on you. They seem pretty obsessed over you in general, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were keeping tabs on you, but they're just sort of sitting on the potential that they know already exists. But there is a drive to come forward. And the back of the deck does say that there is a change in the wind for you. A chance to rebuild a foundation. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Group 1. Future of this connection. Their current feelings in the bowl right this moment, please, Spirit. Whoops. We have the 4 of Pentacles. A little bit concerned about their current state. A fear of that change coming in that they feel is coming. There's the Devil, Capricorn, 9 of Cups. And we started with your 9 of Cups. I love that when Spirit comes full circle. That 9 of Cups is a dream coming true, a wish being granted. It's almost the fulfillment of everything we want emotionally, but we just have to detach ourselves from anything that's holding us back, any negative connections or attachments. If it's a physical attachment, we need to remove ourselves. If it's a fear-based attachment, we need to face that obstacle. Oh, there's the chain, the Devil's chain. We have the Devil's chain here. We have the letter J and F. We have the Y. We also have the blue lips. Somebody hasn't been kissed in a while. Here's my message for that. We have out. Got to get out of something, perhaps out of some sort of commitment. We have the lock. We have the ring. It's half a puzzle piece, and it does say forever. I don't think you can see it. And it says forever friends, actually, on it. The other half says friends. We have the fawn in the bowl. You may have known this person from the time you were young. We have you versus you. Oh, we have the letter V. A mask. Somebody's wearing a mask at this time. We have a tool. Worked for mending. Tools are for mending, I suppose. Fixing things. Oh, I think it might be a wrench. So a wrench in the plans as well. We have the seahorse looking at things and going with the flow instead of allowing ourselves to get caught up in emotion. And we have the cat in the bowl, claiming our independence, Leo energy, being brave. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with your situation. And if it did, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. If you leave me a comment and you subscribe to my channel, please be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you're chosen the winner for this month's free tarot reading. But you can check out my links below. You can check out my Etsy link, my Instagram link. And I would like for you to come back and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage if you feel called to. And I hope you have a great day today. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. In group number 2, you were drawn to this beautiful piece of citrine. I'm going to put that right there. And this is your reading. Is it really over between you and the person on your mind? The future of this connection, is it over? What does Spirit see for the future of this connection? Thank you. We have the Emperor here, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. Perhaps you have Taurus energy in your chart as well. The Divine Masculine is represented by the Emperor. Is it over? Oh, it's a 4 kind of day for my cards. We have the 7 of Swords. Is it over? For this, I'm going to move these a little bit closer. Is it really over, Spirit? Interesting. The Hanged Man came out, and it came out in the sideways position here. That's very interesting. I'm going to clarify that row, please, Spirit. Is it over? The future of this connection. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. And the Page of Wands. Back of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. A similar sort of energy to the first pile, actually. The 9 of Cups kept showing up in the first pile in sort of a different type of energy, though. We have this 9 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups energy. We have the Chariot. Somebody is really in this. Somebody feels very much bound to this connection and really wants this communication so profoundly. It's like you desperately want this to be a yes. You desperately want this. We have the 6 of Pentacles as a back of deck, and that does talk about communication. It does talk about a sense of imbalance happening, and the reason why you feel that deep sense of imbalance is because you have your heart set upon this connection. It feels like a soulmate connection in your mind. You really want it to be a soulmate connection, and I just want to get a bit of clarity here. Let me get a bit of clarity for that 6 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's the thing. The 6 of Pentacles does talk about communication. We do have the 7 of Swords here on the back of this deck as well. And with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, that can indicate feeling stuck in a rut, out of control situation, you know, a sense of not being in control. There is this sense of somebody leaving you wanting, leaving you out in the cold, in a sense, like leaving you kind of begging for information scraps. And even in the future position, we have the Hanged Man. We have the Page of Wands, but the Page of Wands doesn't he wields the information, but he doesn't put it into action. So there's a lot of fantasy and a lot of hope and a lot of desire wrapped up in this connection. But Spirit is seeing that perhaps there is a need for us to clarify within ourselves and really take a look at the situation and how it is presented. We see this person, this Emperor, as our divine counterpart. It doesn't matter about energy, or sorry, it doesn't matter about gender, it's about energy. And we view this person as our divine counterpart. And Spirit's not saying that that's not the case. But what they are saying is that the expectation then of this person is that they are meant for you in this lifetime and that you will live off in the sunset, you know, going off into the sunset with a beautiful, happy energy. And unfortunately, sometimes soulmate energies are actually meant to push us out of comfort zones, to challenge us, to fulfill the obstacles that are in place in our soul contract, to fulfill what we need to do here. And in this case, the value of this connection at this time is actually the clarity coming in for you, because the Queen of Swords is right here in the present with the 7 of Swords. And she's urging us to really be honest with ourselves and to honestly look at how this situation is treating us, how this person's energy feels right presently. How does it make us feel? And we rise above that emotion to see things how they are. She's not afraid to be honest. And you can see her hand is up. You know, she's like, don't take one more step towards me. I'm not afraid to cut your head off and get you out of my sight type of energy. So there's an encouragement for Spirit, or from Spirit here today, for you to see things clearly, to see the stagnation and the direction that this stagnation is keeping you on, this trajectory towards this Hanged Man energy, which is stagnation and slowing things down. But there's a sense of responsibility about it. You know, we put ourselves in that Hanged Man position. We can come down from these tethers, from this tree, whenever we want to, and pursue what we want in life. So it's more about the really strong desire within your heart here. And there, it looks like disappointment in the future unless we're able to really strip away the truth of this situation and how this connection makes us feel internally. We want to desperately for it to be our everything and our hope and our future, but Spirit is saying that this connection may not fulfill you in the way that you hope that it will. Get some advice from Spirit, please. Is it really over the future of this connection? There's a sense of destiny. There's the destiny card. We have that Two of Cups hiding underneath that 9. A really strong sense that you feel destined here. We have the expansion card though. And we have the perfection card too on the back of the deck. And this expansion card is encouraging us to look past this perceived idea of destiny. Because there are some destined energies and preconceived ideas about that within this reading. But there's also this message about expansion for you. And about how there is more out there for you than just this connection, just this situation, more experiences for you to draw from, to explore. And sometimes when we get really focused on one thing, we can't perceive other options coming in for us. Whoop. Let's try that again. Is this really over here? We have the flexibility card. And while Spirit will never ever put the lid on anything or put a fork in anything when it comes to you, we have the 1 and the 9, you know, that equals 10. We have this potential that could still exist in this connection. They're not saying that there's no potential here, but what they're saying is that at this time you need to look at this potential with flexibility and be willing to be flexible in your own energy and pursue other pursuits that will elevate you to a point of the point where a soulmate energy or twin flame energy has to elevate to match you, and it'll be kind of thrust into your lane. Ooh. We have the higher power, and we have exchanging gifts here. Spirit is really asking you to trust them in this situation, trust divine detours, trust that there is a perfect plan in place for you, and that they have gifts that they want to bring in for you, but they just want you to be able to see them clearly. They want to be able to, for you to acknowledge them as an option for you. We do have the No Place Like Home card on the back of this deck though, and that really speaks about our propensity to fear change and not want to kind of branch out into new worlds when we feel really comfortable with one connection and one destiny for ourselves. We have the Phoenix and we have the Scorpion. The Scorpion feels sort of dangerous to me. It's like a warning. We also have the Vulture on the back of the deck. It's sort of like this warning of danger, of the attraction that you feel, the draw towards this energy. And the Phoenix is our reminder, again, if we are elevating ourselves to a certain amount, we can never fully cancel out or count out the opportunity for more in the future. But at this time, Spirit is saying for this, the way that the energy is carrying itself right now, it feels kind of over, especially with this Wheel of Fortune reversed, explaining that 6 of Pentacles. It feels like it's stuck in a rut. And something has to shift and change in order for this to even be a possibility down the road. But for now, Spirit is saying it may be over, but nothing is wasted. We can draw from this experience, from this connection, the wisdom that will help us to navigate future connections and perhaps even navigate this connection down the line with this Phoenix energy. For some of you, this could be in this lifetime down the line, but for others, it may be in other lifetimes to come. Let's get some current energy from this person. How are they currently feeling? Is it really over? We have, I left because you told me to. I left this situation because I was told to leave. Now is not the time. I sometimes wonder if you care is coming out as well. You wonder if this person cares. I would never deny that you care about this person. This is your ultimate. This is what you want. Desire, I imagine you naked. This person has a lot of attraction for you. But again, it feels kind of dangerous. We have, I think we should see other people. These fell on the floor though. I am absolutely in love with you. And then we have you are right, but it's also in the reverse position here. Coming out. The back of the deck says I'm a very jealous person. And I feel like for some of you, this is your person's energy, but for some of you, this is your energy. The concept of losing this connection, in a sense, quote, I'm putting quotation marks around that. The concept of losing this connection scares you. And does sort of thrust us into that hanged man mentality sometimes. Let's get a charm bowl for you. A charm bowl, please, for group number 2. Is it really over? The future of this connection. Advice for group 2 in the bowl, please, Spirit. The 10 of Wands. And there, even with the 10 of Wands, Spirit's saying, you know, don't fear leaving this connection behind if you pursue other avenues in your life, because it's gonna, and it's kind of a sad message, it's gonna maintain as a burden on you a little bit, like it's gonna go where you go. We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands. So this 5 of Pentacles is about feeling kind of left in the cold and how that has become a burden, and it's hard for you to see other options, to see another path in front of you, because this one is blinding. This person can't see where they're going because of the emotional destitution they may feel towards this connection. And this is your energy, I feel, in the bowl as well. This Ace of Wands is inspired thought that leads to more. I am here because of the Ace of Wands. You are here because of the Ace of Wands. Everything you perceive around you was an idea at one point that somebody had to put into action to make happen. And that's where this stagnancy lies. But it also is a message for you in the bowl, because it also talks about how inspired thought can lead you out of the hanged man energy in the future and lead you towards your true, ultimate, destined relationship. And for many of you, that's what this 2 of Cups is really representing. It's hiding under this desire. It's hiding under the wish, because this connection is leaving you very, very unbalanced and kind of left at a dead end. But when we pursue other things, it leads you to this 2 of Cup energy, the relationship that you truly are destined to have, that will bring you true emotional abundance. Let's get some charms in the bowl. We have 2 swords of clarity here. Someone needs the double whammy, not seeing things clearly perhaps. We have the Chain, a sense of codependency, feeling trapped. We have F, and we have Q. We have the little fawn in the bowl, the baby deer. And that's a symbol of someone perhaps that you've been attached to for a very long time, perhaps since you were a young child or someone you grew up with. We have the Empress in the bowl a couple of times with the curled shells. And we have the starfish. And Chanel number 5, so May could be very significant for you, or the 5th of any month could be significant. All right, group number 2, that is what I have for you. Is it really over between you, the future of this connection? If this resonates, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell if you feel called to. And if you leave me a comment, be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you are the winner of my free reading this month. I'll be drawing that probably tomorrow, and I'll be notifying the winner by the end of the week. But I really hope that you check out my other links below, and I hope that you come back here for another day, another visit at the Tarot Cottage. Have a great day. Hello everybody. In group number 3, you were drawn to this gorgeous piece of smoky quartz, and this is your reading. The connection, the relationship on your mind. Is it really over? What's the future here? Does Spirit see a chance for this connection? We'll see what your reading brings. It's been a bit of a mixed bag today as far as results for this reading. So we'll see what your energy brings. We're starting out with the Hermit energy. We could be dealing with Virgos here, or earth signs. We don't have to be, but it does show that it's currently in separation. Is it really over, Spirit? The future of this connection. We have the Tower. Ooh. We have, I'm going to put those back because that's too many. The future of this connection, please, Spirit. We have the Empress. Let's clarify that Hermit. That's 3 major arcana here for you. Clarifying the Hermit, please. The future of this connection. Is it over? The Temperance card. The future of this connection. Is it over? We have the 5 of Pentacles. It's coming up with so many cards. We have the 5 of Cups, the Magician. The Wheel of Fortune really wants to show itself. So we'll just keep going and see what happens. It's too many, Spirit. The future of this connection. Is it over? The Devil. Back of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess here. I'm going to have to clarify. Will you please clarify that Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit? 8 of Wands. I don't feel that it is over. I do not feel that it is over. Some things we can't seem to separate ourselves from. Some people we just can't seem to shake, and this seems to be that case here in this connection. This Queen of Pentacles is about security and position. You may have children yourself. You may have a family. It may not even be with this person. It almost feels like this is like an addiction that we have. This is an addiction that we have to this person, even though it could threaten that stability inside that we have here. But we have the 8 of Wands with the 4 of Swords and this Chariot energy. And that 8 of Wands is about communication coming at you. It's about, you know, some communication that's going to come in that gives you cause to pause and to reflect, and then you're going to have a decision upon you. So I do not feel that it is over. I feel like there is this addictive quality with the Devil here in the future position with the Empress. There's an abundance of love. There's an abundance of attraction as well. It's very strong. And I feel like if you're in separation right now, there's going to be a sudden turn of events that sort of pops up that changes everything. Because I'm still pretty focused on that Wheel of Fortune that came out with the 5 of Pentacles. That 5 of Pentacles, this sense of being left out in the cold, seems like it's fleeting. Can we clarify that Tower energy, please? The 9 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles on the back of the deck. And this Tower energy feels like chaos that comes in that changes everything, but it's like a necessary chaos in order to create a movement where there needs to be movement, because somebody is sitting in a situation with this 4 of Cups. For some of you, it feels like a marriage or some type of commitment with the 4 of Wands right next to it, along with all of this sense of stability, this desire for stability. It's become so much of a burden that there's almost like glee in it breaking down for somebody. Somebody's happy about this breaking down of this situation. And it is something that's going to come in and sort of change everything. It's going to shake up the connection. It's going to shake up this stability. It could cause, it's going to cause a huge change. There's the Wheel of Fortune, and there's the Wheel of Fortune, or sorry, the World and the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to cause a big shakeup to the stability that you're feeling, perhaps, or if this is their energy, the stability that they are experiencing right now on a tangible sense. It's not an emotional attachment that they're giving up. It's a physical attachment. So I feel shifts coming in for you, Group 3. I feel sudden turns of events. It's like we can't stay away from each other. That's what it feels like Like we knew all along that this was going to happen in a sense. With the High Priestess and with this Temperance, you can see her one eye is open. It's like I've been patiently waiting for something that I expected to happen. Oftentimes that Tower comes in as an unexpected chaos out of the blue, but in this case I feel like there's almost a mental preparation coming in store for this, and I feel like this is a current thing. It's happening soon, or it's happening right now, this current breakdown of a situation. The foundation steps are in place is what I just heard, in order to create this chaos, to make way for this addiction. It does feel as well like this person's energy towards you is gaining momentum, and it feels like and I'm going to say lust and that desire, that urge towards you is building up a pressure inside. I'm just really focused on the volcano as well. There's a sexual nature that exists in this pile that didn't really show itself in the other piles truly. It's a very strong draw to this connection, very strong temptation. Clarify the Devil, please. Page of Cups. Yep, they're going to pop back into your life. If they're not in your life right now, it's coming out of the blue here. They're going to pop back in. There's something about the offer, though, that it is tainted with a little bit of baggage because of what they're coming out of, and because of this Tower debris. I guess I can use the word debris that comes down with the destruction of this foundation, that creates, I don't want to say it sullies the offer, but it's a little bit of baggage that this person is carrying forward with them because they are stuck in a complicated situation, I feel. But I do not feel it is over. I don't think that this is the end of the story at all for you in this connection. We have the 3 and the 1, the Y card. Number 4. It feels like a gateway again, that 4 of Wands. This Tower moment is the gateway to our emotional abundance, if that's what we're looking for here with the Empress in the future position. It's a gateway to that, to us feeling whole. We have the Truth Be Told card as well. It's time to take masks off and speak our truth, even though it's difficult. It will set us free, and that's what I mean when I say there's almost a sense of release with that Tower. She's smiling. She's at the helm of it. She knew it was coming. Back of the deck says we are at a fork in the road, and this is the big fork. It's happening right this moment. Over the future of this connection, please, Spirit. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to you. It's happening, is what Spirit is saying. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen. If this is very physical based, you're about to get to know this person on a more romantic and emotional place. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you, as I said, could be parents, or this person could have children. There could be kids in the mix, which do complicate things, of course, but picture this connection, please. We have the Serpent. Serpent is about, things coming back around full circle, about going with the flow. And we have the Camel, endurance and patience, along with the Temperance. Temperance takes time. It takes time to balance energies out. I feel like someone's been waiting patiently for this. Like this is the ultimate goal. Perhaps plans have been made. We have the Bat as a back of deck energy today for you, for the Animal Spirit deck. And the Bat can't see things, they can't hear things, but they use vibration and energy to improve their situation. So I feel like the two of you, if you're not in contact, have some sort of energetic link where you're able to sort of pick up on their energies and vice versa. Picture this connection, please. Spirit advice for group 3. We have prayer. What do we do when life hands us lemons? My daughter would say we squirt lemon juice in your enemy's eye. That's what she says. But we make lemonade. We make the best out of a situation. It's like that offer that's coming in, that Page of Cups, where it's kind of some baggage. We're going to make the best out of it. We're going to make some lemonade, make something sweet out of that destruction. Bittersweet here as a card. And we have completion. Putting something to bed in order to pursue something else. You can take that as it resonates. For some of you, it's a physical commitment, perhaps. And it's bittersweet because, like I said, there's baggage, there's sacrifice that's having to be made, perhaps even financial sacrifices, but there's also this sweet reward at the end of it as well, this new beginning. Let's look into how this person is feeling currently about you. How does this person currently feel for group number 3? And all of a sudden the sun came out. It's been raining all day, and now the sun came out for the end of your reading, brightening up the table. How does this person currently feel? You make me want to do bad things. You make this person, again, a very, you know, like I said, the devil here is that 15 card, number 15 in the major arcana. Reach out, that's the ace. Ace of cups, ace of wands, however you want to interpret it, but it's about perceived ideas and putting those ideas into action, and making moves towards you. There's a certain amount of physical nature to this person. I want you to choose. This feels like it's coming from some of your energy, actually. It's like you want them to make that choice. Or vice versa, perhaps you are in yourself some sort of very strong foundation. I'm in so much pain, waiting for this connection, trying to be strong. Love is the answer to all, to fear, to movement, to change. Love is the answer. They dream about you a lot, probably too much. It's the number 7. I often think of sneakiness when I see the number 7, them having to hide their feelings for you from other people, perhaps. We have 10, you are my everything. Their emotional abundance, their happiness, they know where it lies, and it lies in a connection with you. And I do feel like they are making their way towards you. They're going through a little bit of a maybe chaotic time right now with that Tower being in the present. Group 3, please, a charm bowl for group number 3. The future of this connection in the bowl. Advice for group 3. Okay, what do we have? The Queen of Wands, 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups. 5 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Very polar opposite energies here. We have Leo in the bowl, or Sagittarius, or Aries here with the Queen of Wands. I'm just focused on that cat, so I'm getting very strong Leo vibes. The Queen of Wands is, you know, a powerhouse of manifestation, and she goes after what she wants. She is a leader, and if she sees something that she wants, she goes after it. This 5 of Swords really talks about conflict, where people walk away because and there's no winner. It's like walking away without resolution. And it came out sort of in the reversed position. So did the 9 of Cups though as well, but this came out in the reverse position, and I really took notice of that, because it really shows that we're going to make amends, that we're going to do things right, in order to kind of face the chaos that causes, face the turbulence that causes head on, so that we can treat it with an air of clarity and purpose, instead of allowing it to kind of fester in us and create a need to make amends, a need for peace. We have live. We have Q, the letter Q in the bowl, the letter J. We have B. We have one of my dog's husky hairs in their bowl too as well. We have I Love You to the Moon and Back, a Sam McGratney children's book. There could be children involved in this connection. It also talks, you know, I always think about that message, to the moon and back. The moon is about submerging our fears, our desires. It's about insecurities. So it's like, I'm going to love you until we can shine this connection into the sun. Here is the butterfly, the transformation that's needed. Along with that moon, and the transformation that's needed is to face our fears and to, you know, to leap into new beginnings with boldness. We have Cancer in the bowl. We have a stethoscope here, the heart chakra being blocked, or there could be a medical connection. We have Thou Shalt Not Steal in the bowl, and we have the Aquarius star, along with the guitar pick. We also have a razor blade here. It's a double-edged razor blade. something has to give, somebody has to be cut in order to sort of create movement here. Okay, group 3, that is what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated, and if it did, I would love to hear about your story in the comment section. Even if they, come back in a couple months, if they do show back up, and leave me a message. If you do leave me a comment in the comment section, be sure to hit the notification bell so that I can enter you in for your chance to win a free reading with me. I'll be doing a draw in a couple of days and announcing that winner and notifying that winner. Please check out my Instagram. I offer an opportunity to win a free mini read over there on a monthly basis as well. I do offer private readings through my Etsy link, and that's the only place that I offer my private readings. So if somebody approaches you in the comment section offering you private readings through WhatsApp, that's not me. They're a spammer. They're everywhere lately on YouTube tarot channels. So please protect yourselves. I don't want you guys to be taken advantage of. So be sure to check out my links below. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day today. Take care.